let me just give you a little slogan: failing to plan, rather, is planning to fail. And so if you don't have a business plan, you don't know where you're going to go.
But I got great ideas, Eddie.
Well, it has to be structured.
Okay.
If you have great ideas, how much is it going to cost you to get the business started?
But it's been working so good so far.
Well, in that case.
It's not. These are things that I'm saying because these are some of the things that when we first met, when I came into your office, I was in that dilemma.
Right.
And for me, that business plan was the bane of my existence. Mm-hmm. It was hard to harness that idea. It was hard to pull together my thoughts in a way that made sense, or at least made sense for a business plan. Mm-hmm. And I just really struggled with that, and you helped me with that a lot. By what? If anybody else that is out here that's struggling, maybe Marka or Sonia or Shayna, if you guys have dealt with challenges putting your business plan together. If not, I'm sorry. But how do you get over that rough terrain?
Again, you have to be practical. You have to say to yourself, where am I going? Where do I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
And
I want to win.
Can I get there? Can I win without a plan?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the question.
Sure.
And the answer, I think, is no.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we start with that perception, and we move forward from there. I think a lot of people will understand. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
All of us drove to this location today.
Mm-hmm.
What if we got in our cars and put a blindfold on?
We would crash.
Right.
Probably before we got out of the
and fall into one of these trenches, right?
Uh-huh.
And so to avoid that, what you need to do is have a plan. You have, and there are several ways that you can get to where you want to go, but you need to have that plan so that you know exactly where you're going. And if you have to have a detour along the way, that's okay.
Okay.
You take that detour, but you come back to your plan at some point in time. The other thing that I tell folks about the plan, they think it's going to set me in concrete. This is what I've got to do.
Is that you ringing?
Mm-hmm.
They know he's on the radio.
That's right. Folks want that plan, Eddie. They want that plan right now. Help me get through that plan.
But what was I saying?
You were saying that it does. Even if we get off course, we can get back.
You can get back on, right? And a business plan is a live, living document that you can change as often as you change your mind.
Wow.
It's yours, and it's for your.
So as soon as I turn it into you, I could turn around and say, "Wait a minute."
That's right.
Here goes the revision.
I've thought of something else that I didn't think of, or I want to do it a different way.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That brings out your creativity. That brings out your thoroughness, and everything else. But I think that the basic premise is having that plan. Without it, you can't get to where you want to go.
Absolutely. We're going to have to wrap up and do some of the shout outs, and I know that you had somewhere to go, but I'm glad that we could grab you. Sitting down to write that business plan, I grab my pen. What's the very first thing I need to do?
Well, you need to think about what it is you're doing, be able to describe that. You need to be able to talk well about yourself. A lot of us are shy.
Oh, yes, or we are low self-confidence.
But if you don't toot your own horn, let me tell you, nobody else is going to do it.
That is the truth. Eddie,
Right.
if they need help with business plans and want to learn more about how you can help them, can you share where we can find you?
Sure. You can reach me here at Grace Hill. I don't have the numbers and all, but I'll give you my personal cell phone number.
See?
My cell phone number is area code 314-322-9542.
Let me add that for you. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
And I'm located. My office is located in here. I have an office here at the Grace Hill Women's Business Center, but I also have an office at the Better Family Life Building on Page Avenue. It's 5415 Page, and I'm in room 107 there. I run the organization called the Center for the Acceleration of African American Business, and we work together. Our organization and Grace Hill. And along with a number of other organizations in the city, our plan and our purpose is to assist business owners in growing and developing their business.
That's it. That's
what
it.
we do.
What's that phone number again so I can put it here in the chat?
322-9542, and that's the 314 area code.
42. All right, Eddie, I have put you in the chat box. You should see that if you guys would like to get some help from Mr. Eddie Davis. He was invaluable to me, and I'm glad to be able to share with him today. Coming up, we've got a great lineup for you. You want to be uncommon. You want to learn how to get your brand out there in a very unconventional, uncommon, powerful way. you want to stay with us, we've got Keisha Brown in the house. There are some other amazing women in the house. June is in the house. June Glover's in the house, my raw food queen. And we got... why am I able to think right now? Shaquan, Coach Shaquan is in the house with her wonderfulness. Lean forward, Eddie. Look at them ladies, but woo, in the house, joining us today. Thank you, Eddie Davis, for everything you've done, all of your help, and everything you are doing to help us get our businesses up and running and popping.
Great.
All right,
Thank
y'all.
you for having me.
That's right. So we are going to continue on with our program. We got to definitely have you meet and check in with the executive director of the Grace Hill Women's Business Center. Facebook does time out after 30 minutes, which is great. So we can take a little break. Stay for as little or as long as you like. We just want you to join us and get as much value as you can out of what we're doing here today. And this is going to be something awesome. This is the beginning of something awesome. This is social media. We've got social media radio going on here. Come on over. We've got Miss Alice Wilson joining us today. She is the executive director. She runs this place, the Grace Hill Women's Business Center, of where we are being hosted. We've got a great view of the parking lot. You're welcome to come out and join us. Actually, I recommend you do come out and join us at 2125 Bissell Street. And she even brought out some refreshments, some little sweetie treats and something to drink, some refreshing sparkling water with some fruit in it. We're going to put Periscope on hold. Ultimately, our audio and the content is our key focus today as we start building this platform. So you can always go back and listen to the interviews or the things that you learn here today by going to OneRareGem.com. That's ONERAREGEM.com. So you can listen crystal clear, because I'm not sure how we're sounding on our Facebook and Periscope platforms. Well, I'll say that a few times fast. Periscope platforms. So, Alice, thank you for hosting us and having us here today.
Thank you for being here.
Man, the last time you were here, you dropped a bomb on us.
I did.
You did. You dropped a big bomb on us, a big, wonderful bomb on us that RareGem Productions and myself are going to have been inducted to the Grace Hill Women's Business Center Wall of Fame that they do annually. Yay! Shouts out. Wall of Fame. So tell a little bit about Grace Hill Women's Business Center, the Wall of Fame, and then we're going to have you drop some more knowledge that has made many, many, many businesses, not just women's business, many businesses successful through this program and what you have to offer.
Okay, well, Grace Hill Women's Business Center has been in existence for since 1999, so 17 years, and we're located here at 2125 Bissell Street, which is right off of Grand and North Florissant Road, so it's close to Highway 70. We work with startup businesses. That happens to be our flagship program. We have a program that's a 16-week program that will allow you to go through the entire 16-week process. So each week there is a topic that's going to be focused upon. It's the basics of it, so understanding what your business is. So before I even get you to Eddie Davis, if you will, I want you to really understand what your business is. Can you articulate what your business happens to be? She's playing with my hair.
It's hitting the mic. Those curls are banging.
I'm sorry. We also do marketing. We do pricing strategies. We allow you to look at everything about your business, the legal side of it, the human resources. So every component of a business plan, we take you each week through that process. And at the conclusion of the program, you're able to articulate a business plan. So you will have your executive summary. You'll be able to talk about who you are, what you do, who's your target audience, what's your demographic. It's an awesome program. We
It
also have
You
one-to-one
guys call it
counseling.
a mini MBA.
I call it a mini MBA.
A mini MBA
Yes,
because
yes.
you guys really get in, dig in deep, and do a lot in a short period of time.
Yes, and it allows you to focus on the business side of it, the financial pieces, which is a large component, especially when you're looking to go to a bank and let them know that you want a line of credit, or if you're doing grants, you want to be able to articulate what's the entrance for your business. You want to know what your return of investment is going to be. So we help you look at what that is, and I'm grateful to be in this place at this time. Yes.
And so let's go on and get in deep. What is the challenges, since we're focusing on women? This is a women's business center. Why did you make it? Why did you? You did this.
I just came
Why a special focus on women? And I'm going to share a statistic that may help put that into perspective here.
So we as women, we find it very difficult to do for ourselves. We basically do for everyone else in the world versus what we do for ourselves. And the Women's Business Center is focused primarily on women. We assist men as well, but it's primarily focused on women to allow them to start their business and bring the things that they do well into fruition. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Check out this statistic, and maybe you can help speak on it. Women make up 30% of the businesses in our country. 30%. Only 1.8% of that number make it to the $1 million mark. Only 1.8% of women make it to the $1 million mark out of that 30% of women-owned businesses.
So with that, so what we do, we work with the startup side, but there are other associations that I work with. So it's like running a race, and I like to be able to pass the baton over to another organization. So there's NABO, National Association of Women Business Owners. Shout out to Erin Joy. She is a phenomenal woman. She also owns an organization called, or a company called, Black Dress Partners Consulting, and she works primarily with women to make sure that she's taking you to that next level. So we come in at least 3 tiers. So under under $1 million, $1 million to
which is
to
most
three,
of us.
which is most of us,
Apparently,
And
yeah.
then there is the $2 million and to $5 million, and then $5 million and above. And there are women that are actually doing that. We had a young lady who came through our organization. So shout out to Monica Sims, who is the owner of Ashcore Logistics.
Yes.
I was hoping that she would come through today. She is an owner of a heavy haul commercial company, and she is originally from Louisiana and decided to come here to St. Louis during the flooding that had gone on. And in her her movement from one place to the other, she was able to attend our workshop program and then realized, you know what, I can do this on my own. And she was able to start her own logistics company. So she came here, found a job, was working as a receptionist, and realized, wait a minute, she started scratching her head, like, wait a minute, I can do this. And decided that she would start her own company. So we honored her last year. Monica Sims owns Ashcore Logistics, and the sister is a millionaire for sure. I gotta give her props.
So then let's go a little bit deeper. How to make it to that next level as a woman, how to get over that hump, how to make it through that challenge.
The biggest piece is,
what do we need to do?
The biggest piece is confidence. We all have ideas that we hone in on. We all have those skill sets that we hone in on. The thing is fear. That is the one thing that prevents us from doing something and being successful in that opportunity. Being able to look at the numbers. Many of us, we as women, we don't realize we already run an organization. It's called family.
Isn't that the truth?
It's called family. You do the budgeting for the family. You make sure that you have the groceries. You check, you pay all of the bills for the light and the water and the trash and things of that nature. So if you can do it at home,
right,
you can actually start your own business and be profitable with that as well. That's right. You can
Shameen knows.
Yes. So you can do it. And the biggest piece is fear. And we want to make sure that we're assisting you in that process, that you overcome that fear. So you have a support system that is placed. The other thing is accountability.
Okay.
We often start things, but sometimes if we don't have that accountability piece in place, we're afraid to do it. So we'll allow you to share your fears. Go ahead and tell us that you're afraid, but we are also going to hold you accountable for that which you say you're going to do. Young lady came in today.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. She came in. I gave her some homework to do because she's getting started on her business plan. She identified her name, and a lot of this is right at your fingertips. Brothers and sisters, I'm just letting you know, a lot of the information is right at your fingertips. If you're wanting to incorporate your business, you don't have to pay a legal system to do that. Yes, you can talk to attorneys. We have counsel that comes here that will work with you for free. But you also have the ability to go to the Secretary of State here in Missouri, sos.gov, and go into business entities and type in the name of your business or search the name of your business so you can find everything right at your fingertips.
I love it.
We'll guide you through that process.
Right.
We did it in the office today. She says, I can't believe I just incorporated my business.
Just like that.
I got an EIN number in less than 30 minutes.
That's
and I
right.
said, I told you could do it.
You're
So
so
I gave
cool
her,
with it.
I gave her a computer. I said,
Yeah.
here, you sit there. I'm going to just guide you
I
through
love
the
it.
process and walk you through it. Don't cost her nothing.
That's right.
So that's what we do. A lot of our services, matter of fact, all of our services are free. Except for the class that we do, which is the workshop
pay
and
for your
business
materials.
because you pay for your materials. But outside of that, the workshops that we do, the speaker series that we have, connecting you to someone, making sure that we're holding you accountable for the work that you say you're wanting to do, will help you bring that into fruition. And so I love what I do.
Yeah,
Every day is
yeah.
different.
You have been an invaluable resource for me, and she's real cool. But like she said, accountability. She most certainly will check you on your accountability, but also bring to light things that you don't know. That accountability and having some connectivity, and I think that's what happens with us many times as women, many times as small business owners, is that we're not connecting with people who understand what we're going through, can help us with some of the things.
Well,
I might have something that you could use, or just
and that's
she
the
has
thing.
the answers. Yeah.
I'm in a room right now, and I told when Jade said that she said I want to host the business trenches right here at Grace Hill,
Ladies room.
and I said, come on, I got some wonderful. Wait, let me get a good shot.
Yes, you
I got
do.
some wonderful ladies that are in the room
Okay.
that are business owners that are over professional women's group. Vivielle Lopez.
Hey, Miss Lopez.
So there are some awesome women. We are not ashamed. That's the wonderful thing. We are not ashamed to support our sister. When we see someone who's trying to do something and be profitable about it as well, let's support her. Let's lift her up. Yeah, she might think she's all of that. Let's help her think that she's all of that. Let's help her think that way.
Right.
It's really about supporting everyone that works with you. It allows you to be accountable for what you're doing. It allows you to bring your ideas into fruition. And then once we've done our job with you, we're going to pass you off to somebody else who can take you to the next level.
Yes.
That's really what it's about.
Climbing. Keep climbing. Yes. So send out the invitation again to connect with you here at Women's Business
Connect
Center.
with us.
And we will also make sure that we share that information throughout the show, because that's where we are today at the
Grace Hill Women's Business Center. We're located at 2125 Bissell Street. which is in North St. Louis. Our zip code is 63107. Again, our zip code is 63107, but our address is 2125 Bissell Street. We're located in the 3-story building. So come and be with us today. We're going to be here till 6 p.m. And I am just excited. I'm excited.
And you are jamming. Welcome everybody who's here. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, get ready to be uncommonly awesome. We are joined by Keisha Brown, who is an incredible brand strategist, a rule breaker, official rule breaker.
Is that the fly girl?
No, she's more than fly girl. She's more than fly girl. She's got like, whoa.
She's the fly girl.
She is the fly girl.
She's the fly girl.
If you love these, just a quick, because I do like to do the business roll call. This dashiki, this beautiful top that I'm wearing, I purchased from a woman-owned business, and this necklace as well. So this is from Q-Stetics, and she is located at the Locks of Glory, where we broadcasted last month in February, 5860 Delmar Boulevard. She also did my eyebrows. She regrew my eyebrows. I had toyed with them so much. They were so thin and wasn't too much a pencil could do. I had pencil brows was what I had. And she regrew my brows and made them look, as the kids say, fleek.
You on fleek.
On fleek, right? You see these brows? They came with the dashiki. So Q at Locks of Glory. That's right. Locks of Glory. Here is her card. Phone number is 314-629-2706, 314-629-2706. I can't see my Periscope camera. There we go. All right. Somebody type that in for me. 314-629-2706. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Fly Girl Uncommon Chick official rule breaker to really shake things up. You think you thought you was doing something. Wait till you talk to her, right? We'll be right back. I'm going to kill my mic for a sec.
Hello, hello. I do hear me.
So if you need more volume, you're number 2 on this.
Okay.
You can turn it up, and you'll be able to hear Jade as well as soon as she's got her review on.
I think I'm good. I hear myself just fine.
Cool.
Hello, hello. I like my voice. It's cool.
It's cool.
I do me.
Make sure I've got.
Yours is down this way. Bounced off.
Says you're offline. Why are you offline?
There we go.
Said you were offline. Are you offline?
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do, it said it was buzzing, but I tried to send it.
Oh, you patched into
I
the.
patched into this thing to try
Without
to send
battery.
it without the battery, but I don't know if it has enough power to get to. Here's what we need to do. Now that we know that all this stuff works, we need to just do a dedicated thing with these things. We need to spend an afternoon playing with these guys that you bought, or coming out of that way, because doing it on the fly is going to frustrate you.
It's a lot to think about.
Yep.
All right, let's go back in. Let's go back in, baby.
Did it.
You should be like.
Because I told him where to go it. No idea. But I just ended up here. I was there. Excellent teachers.
Did I get bumped off the net?
Well, that's what we would do for like girls.
Are you on the Wi-Fi, or no? You should be plugged in.
Cat 5.
You're Cat 5 in.